doing? This is It's a Bucket Productions. You got Malik Channer,
Isaiah Channer,
and Bay Area Hoops.
Reggie Burke.
And we're here to present the first team, second team, and third team all county, as well as honorable mention. We'll start off with the third team. First on the list we have Jeffrey White. Jeffrey was a high volume scorer this year. Played for Durant High School. He really this kid could really shoot it. I really loved his aggression on the offensive side.
He's a definitely impact player for Durant.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
definitely impact player.
Yeah, I got to see Jeffrey a couple of times, and I just like the way he got to everything. He wasn't a player that was afraid to get the ball in his hands, and he was a guy that wanted the ball and not shy away from it. He's been doing that years prior to this year too as well.
Yeah, he has a good bloodline with like his brothers, Tyler.
He's one of three brothers.
Yeah.
The other two are hoopers too.
And he gives a different impact, especially I wouldn't say it's supposed to be a good work ethic. From start to finish, hell of a shooter.
Oh yeah,
hell of a shooter. But yeah, I like Jeffrey White.
Coming into a senior year, I was really expecting him to just kill, average 25, which he did.
Right.
They just didn't get much wins this year at Durant, but they had a fairly decent year.
Yes.
But I feel like he deserved the spot. There wasn't that many 20-point scorers this year.
Not at all.
In the county. He was one of three, I believe. One of three. Next on the list we have Logan Maissi from Plant High School. Air Force commit. We got another shooter, Deadeye. This guy, he's the best in the business in Tampa.
Yeah, he's got a great form on his shot.
Mm-hmm.
He was the more set shot shooting guard.
Yeah. He's really a structured player. Not really off the dribble handle, but if you want to run a play for him, this guy, he understands the structure. He's been through playing. They really run a really organized system over there. He can knock down an open shot. He does his job really good. He actually also has a little sneaky athleticism. He could dunk the ball.
It's lucky.
I don't think we saw him dunk the ball though.
Nah, not too
In
much.
the game?
Yeah, he had a few dunks. He's like 6'4".
I give him 6'4".
6'4".
Good, nice little
I
size.
thought he was under the rim a little bit.
It's low key bounce, but it's getting there.
Yeah, he could dunk it a little bit.
Plant did pretty good this year too.
Mm-hmm. They were one of the top teams in the county last year.
Yeah.
I really expected them to be up there. I expected them to play Wharton this year in the district finals.
They lost some key pieces though.
They did. Ronald Boy was a big loss.
Wilson, they lost some key pieces that, still kept them afloat, but those was like, I didn't think they were going to be with Wharton.
Mm-hmm. And Phenom.
And Phenom was unexpected to me. That's another story though.
Yeah, they surprised me. But I believe he deserved this spot. Really polished player. He knows his role and he does it really good. And I think Air Force has a good one coming to him.
Yeah.
Has a good one coming to him. He's a Bayhawks product too. We play with Bayhawks. Next on the list we have a sophomore. Willie Jones. I really love this kid.
This is one of my picks right here.
I really love this kid.
One of my picks.
He's from your part of town.
No. I think he was raised somewhere else in New York, somewhere around. I don't say outside of Albany somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched him over the summer at an event. I think the Skills Center was throwing at Carrollwood Day.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing with John Henson's team, and they were saying, "Watch this kid, Willie Jones." I was like, who's this guy? I said, Lakey guy right there. And I was like, man, he can play. Mm-hmm. So, I was like, well, Scepter going to get a good one. That's a good piece for them. I didn't think it was going to be like that. That was good of a piece, but I think he came in the state of Florida, made an impact.
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely.
And he got 2 more good years.
He was a big piece of the second going to the state finals this year, and behind Mike Trigg, but he made a name for himself this year.
That's a 1-2 punch right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say behind.
Yeah, he made a name for himself easily.
He's another kid. The biggest the upside to him is like you said, he has another 2 years.
That's the upside.
Coming in, I didn't know anything about this kid. Him being a transfer. Another part of Seth and the story is that they're a really young team. But for them, he was very another athletic kid, very aggressive. He came in during if it wasn't Mike Trigg, it was Willie Jones.
Yeah.
He has a decent shot. Great defender. He protects the rim for a guard. But I feel like he definitely is one of the better guards in the county. And expect to see big things 2 years from now.
Yeah, Willie, I think he should work on the stuff he should work on in the offseason. Gotta be in the weight room.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get in the weight room. And start, working on spreading the floor a little bit, especially around the arc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he could stretch that floor, be able to shoot off the dribble. He was more of an attack player rather than shooting the three.
Attack slasher type of player.
Yeah.
He made it happen.
Yeah, he did make it happen. But as we see his game expand, I think we'll see those offers and everything come in for him. Next on the list we have Berkeley big center, Western Michigan commit Chase Bars. I think he's 6'8", lanky. Really
consistent. He's a consistent player. He's not gonna overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't forces the issue, especially in his offense. He takes the simple shots that makes him look good.
Mm-hmm.
Finishes pretty well around the basket. I would like to see him take more perimeter shots. This spread for about a 10 to 15 foot jump shot. Because he can do that. Mm-hmm. In this new age of bigs, stretching the floor like that. But he had a good showing in the Hoop Fest over there in Berkeley Prep.
Really good showing.
I think that was this Huntington Prep.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good. Wasn't bad. But he got that injury towards the end going to state, so I think that hurt Berkeley Prep. Going forward, trying to win that.
Yeah, they had a couple injuries. Hurt them.
Yeah, Ronnie as well.
Ronnie Williams,
But yeah, he was a really vital piece for the system over there at Berkeley. He really the only big other than the freshman. He came in sometimes.
CJ,
CJ Hawkins, but
he played travel ball with CP25.
Oh, CP,
yeah,
another good program.
Yeah, another good program. I think they're out the Orlando area.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Ricks, who runs that program.
Western Michigan got a good one over there as well. Like you said, I hope to see him expand. His perimeter shot.
Hit the weight room. Hit the weight room, Mr. Bowers.
Hit that definitely. But they have a good piece coming over there as well. Last on our third team, we have Justin King.
He may have the biggest afro style.
Oh my God! I think he's been growing that since
birth.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, that Bethune Cookman commit. This guy. I actually do. I really love his game. I wish he was a little bit more aggressive because I feel like he's a kid who could have averaged 20 as a big, but
he could
have. I don't blame it on him. Really, kind of the system.
He plays in the system. Coach Tina runs a really good system over there.
Mm-hmm.
He's another one that's been consistent throughout his career for coaching. I think Justin has a switchable game. He can move around.
Yeah.
5, 4, and low 3.
Yeah.
I think he started expanding, like you say, he started expanding outside the perimeter.
Take a few threes.
I seen him take a couple of threes at their practice today. I stopped him at their practice.
Mm-hmm.
So he got to start expanding his game, which is cool. Now I want to see how he does his first year at Bethune. Managed to get some more time in there, but he's going to be a decent player for over there at Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, I got to see him multiple times. He's one of the few people in this county I feel like easily average a double-double on the next level.
Oh yeah, he got a good frame, and broad shoulders, long lefty.
Yeah, he can advance his guard skills a little. He can transform.
How tall is he? About what?
6'7".
6'7". With the hair.
6'9". 6'9", 6'10". He actually played last year a big piece when they won the districts with Matt Simpson.
That was a good team.
very good team. And coming into this year, he was taking on the role of
Leadership.
Yeah.
They still ended up going to the district championship, but falling to Tampa Bay Tech. Him paired with Jaden Strouder, they were a good combo this year. But as he grows, I would like to see him more aggressive on the offensive end, defensively, protect the rim. I feel like another good piece coming out of Tampa.
Another good piece coming out of Tampa. It's another D1 product, so that's good for Tampa.
Yes, sir. And that is wrapping up our third team for It's a Bucket. Congratulations to everybody. Have a good next year.